Thought I heard like a weird. See? Perfect reaction time. Done. Oh! Warning, this game contains flashing lights, loud noises, and lots of jump scares. Here we are. An unexpected surprise. I recognize you. I've seen your face around before. At the first 3 locations, of course. I've been wanting to meet you ever since that incident, when it was supposed to be my day. Since then, you've been getting in my way. But now that I've gotten my chance to meet you, I've got something special, just for you. It's a little game I would call Reunion. Alright, hey there, and welcome to Nightmare at Charles 4. We're finally here at the 4th game, obviously taking inspiration from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So already, that little intro segment seems to indicate that Charles, right, has found, I guess, the person who is kind of sabotaging everything. That's literally, like, I was reading that dialogue and that's the first thing that came to mind, right? Because as, you know, quick recap, right, we have this Charles establishment, right? Charles Pizza Zone, which has pretty much failed, right? 2 of the locations have failed, right? And there was the original location, which is Ricky Rabbit's, right, I believe. And these 3 locations all tried to recreate the fantasy that Freddy Fazbear's Pizza had initially cultivated. But at every restaurant something happened, right? Pretty much deaths, right? At the original location, I believe there were actually some children that went missing and, you know, presumably killed. I think in the, obviously, first location, we had 1 employee at least go missing and found dead, and then the place pretty much burned down. And then we had the newest location, which was from the second game, and that location pretty much had the Rock Time animatronics, where at the very least 2 employees, I think, went dead, or at the very least the phone guy died, at least from what I remember. And then obviously we do have like the the third game took place with the warehouse. That was pretty much the original location. That's where we heard about everything. And so now it seems like the perspective is that we are the one that's been sabotaging Charles Pizza Zone. This is just like really quickly like trying to figure out what's going on. And Charles is now kind of like getting revenge in a way. No idea if that's actually what's going on, but it's time to find out what's going on in this game. 1 week before. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're actually getting some like 8-bit cutscenes here. So the week before, a man at home in like the garage had this animatronic bunny, presumably Charles, right? Fixing him up a little. We see like there seems to be. Oh, hold on. What's in the past should stay in the past. Okay, already I'm assuming this is the guy that's been sabotaging everything. If you look at that truck at the, at the very back, it looks like that might be the blue bird from the original location, right? I forgot again. I think it was a very unfortunate name. Potty Parrot, I think. I believe that's Potty Parrot in the back of that truck. So this is seemingly the guy that's been pretty much sabotaging all the locations. That's what it already seemed to, kind of paint that picture. So yeah, what's in the past should stay in the past. Okay. Oh yeah, see? Okay, so he takes off like the faceplate of Charles there and just wanders off. So I guess my question is, who is this person that's been dismantling everything, right? Clearly they have to be connected to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, because why would they care so much as to make sure that, this isn't, like, Freddy Fazbear's magic isn't repeated. Night 1. Hover over to use flashlight, keep track of battery usage. Hold on. Hold shift to close window when your mouse is over it. Okay. Hover over to use flashlight. If you hear any noises, shut your window. Some creatures need to be close to your window in order to send them away into the darkness. Hover over to use flashlight. Keep track of battery usage. Sleeping can make the creatures think you're asleep and leave you alone. However, you can't move when you sleep, and this only works on certain creatures. Okay, so I got the idea. So we have lights. Shut the window if I hear noise here. If I see something here, go to sleep maybe. And this may be where I just scare something out of here. Meanwhile, we have something above us as well. Someone is always above you. If you hear noises, then shine your light at the vent. Save your battery as much as possible. No, sound cues may not always play, so always watch your head from time to time. Okay. Was that always there? That was a giant, you know. And you can tell, right? Here's literally that gray rabbit's head. Oh, there was something there. It's, again, I'm going to be like... Obviously, I'm panic using my flashlight. Oh, there's... Yep, okay, there we go. So something is constantly checking above me. Definitely not a fun sight. I guess we'll see how strong the flashlight usage is. I'm trying to see if this is a valid strategy already, because this is kind of the strategy that I would imagine you see in like a custom night of sorts. Ooh, you saw that? I don't know if it was close enough. Shoot. I'm forgetting controls already. It's okay. If I have to look at the tips again, I will. Oh, shift. Shift is to close the thing. Okay. Vent. Come on. Jeez. It's kind of hard trying to, like, there's, like, you see, it's a tight window, like, where you have to, like, position yourself. Oh! Jesus, that was loud. Oh, that's the only thing about playing games that are so sound-oriented, is like, it's a double-edged sword, because yeah, you can hear them so easily, but at the same time, you literally get blaring jump scares if you're not careful. So far, it seems like the only two characters active are Ashley, and whatever this is, I think this might be, it has to be, Pedro, I think. Also, during that last run, or the first run rather, I'm pretty sure, like, if you, like, you see Ashley, like, kind of, like, move in the distance, I think that was more of a warning telling me, like, oh yeah, the character is nearby, but you don't have to shut your window yet. I did hear a sound cue pointing me towards outside, but I didn't really do anything about it yet. Okay, so see, so I guess we'll shut the window, see if anything happens. Alright, so nothing happened yet. I think that's just like actually visited, like nearby, but it's not a sign of, oh yeah, she's actually there. Oh. Wait. Okay, well, now I know there is definitely multiple characters active. I'm trying to figure out what is that sound cue coming from the vent, or I don't know. That, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of spooky. I didn't think I was gonna see anyone from the right door yet. Alright, so there's the visit. Oh. Oh. Jesus. Okay, so at least now I know. Now I know how hiding is supposed to work. Alright, so I think that growling is literally Ashley. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to figure out. I think like that weird grass sounding sound, that grass like sound cue, I think is the vent. Yeah. Okay, I'm confident that's the vent. The tricky part is, yeah, like as you see there, no sound cue. Oh, hell no. Nope, close it. The only thing so far that's not comforting is the fact that I'm not getting any, like, sound cues telling me, like, yeah, they go away. So, like, I'm like, it's like flying blind. Which is terrifying. Oh! You gotta be joking. Right at the very end. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. What? Huh? That was so close. That was so close. Holy. Oh. Go to bed. Okay. I think now we're good. To be honest. Yeah, we're good. That took way more effort than it should have. It's hard to tell right now because of how slow night 1 is. We'll see in night 2 if Ashley still works weirdly like that. So here we are, me going to work. Is this like detailing the past now? Maybe explaining why we're sabotaging Charles' Pizza Zone and Ricky and Friends? We came home from work. Well, or maybe this is still in the week before the game of the events. What a weird night. Well, there is always tomorrow. Or is this after night 1? Huh. Wait, that's weird. Why would he? Because he said that as he gets home, which means he must have been working the night shift. Right? That's the only way that makes sense. You wouldn't say, oh, what a weird night. Some creatures will run into your closet when you're not looking, trying to jump scare you. Shine your light on them until they go away. Some creatures require the opposite for you to... Oh, really? Also, with regards to them running into the closet, right? Will I see them run into the closet? Or am I... This is going to be one of those situations where I just have to constantly check the closet now to make sure there's nothing inside. Thought I heard, like, a weird... See? Perfect reaction time. Done. Oh! Too early. Okay, that was my bad. I thought I heard it walking away. Also, is that supposed to be Morton, the mole? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, 3 AM again. What happens if I actually don't, you know, shine my light on that? Okay, so you submit. Good to know. That's the dog. The dog submits. That's good to know. And you hear a door creak, so it's not too problematic. That was dangerous. Literally, Morton showed up without a sound cue. I don't know if that's because I somehow had amazing timing and caught him before he could even tell me he was there. But that was... that was quite the timing. I want to get done with night 2. Jesus, literally the alarm is a jump scare in and of itself with this volume. Okay. Alright, at least Ashley's returned to consistent levels. That was weird. We are looking quite drained. Well, again, I guess it's like, you know, we have our nightmare, so to speak. We go to work, we come back. Is he going to say the same thing? I'm going to go to bed early. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Or maybe, okay, no, so maybe he's just thinking about, like, once he gets home, he's like, okay, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna try going to bed early, right? So I think so yeah, he's having these nightmares in his home, yeah. I think it was just weird how he was talking about, like, that night was weird, like, after, like, as he's getting home. It's, like, you'd think he would say that when he woke up, you know, in his own home, you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird timing, but I get it now. So maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. I mean, you would know, right? If you're feeling tired and stuff like that. But yeah, this is all seemingly taking place right after the events of all three games, basically. Right? This is kind of like the aftermath of all the sabotaging. So, of course, with that said, that's going to be the end of this part, mainly because Night 1 took a while for me. Longer than I'd care to admit, but it's starting to come together a little bit, right? Now, of course, as a reminder, right, this is pretty much the last game in the series that's available, you know what I mean? Because obviously a fifth game is in development, but obviously it's in development, so there is nothing else for now after this. So we'll hopefully this game will finally, like, conclude the story that these three games have been telling, because, or like, I guess leading up to, because as I mentioned, it's felt like these three games so far, the past three games, have been very minimal in storytelling, right? Nothing too crazy has happened in each game, aside from, like, you know, I guess deaths, really. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's not story heavy in every game. And now we're obviously dealing with the aftermath of the events that happened in, you know, the first, second, and third game, right, with the sabotages. So hopefully next time we'll actually learn as to why we sabotaged the establishments, what's going on with the animatronics specifically, because again, the most interesting thing to me so far is the fact that Charles Rabbit is the one who pretty much kind of like brought this whole thing to light, right? The idea that someone is out there sabotaging the restaurant, you know, Charles Pizza Zone and Ricky and Rabbits, or Ricky and Friends rather, right, in order to prevent the magic of Freddy Fazbear's from being brought back again, right? It was Charles Rabbit who pretty much told us about this, because without Charles Rabbit saying that, we wouldn't really know, right? I mean, if you think about it, the whole main story about someone out there sabotaging the establishments is pretty much thanks to Charles Rabbit himself, right? He's the one, or you know, it's the one. Whatever Charles Rabbit is, they're the ones that told us what's going on in the story. So I find that to be very interesting as a story element in and of itself, and I'm curious to see if we'll actually get something as to how that happened. I don't know. I'm hoping it all ties together in this game, of course. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.